As long as you can last 1 minute, you're gonna win. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And we're back with another Dungeon Hunter Champions video. And again, I've been super addicted to this game. And as you can see, this game is addicted to me. That's right. I got the light Archangel, otherwise known as vael'or. So not only did I have it in Summoner's War, but now I also have it in Dungeon Hunter Champions, which makes me even more addicted to this game. And I've just, like I said, I've been having so much fun. I've been streaming it on Twitch every single morning. So if you guys haven't already followed me on Twitch, make sure you go and do that. It's twitch.tv/Claytano, and I stream from 8 a.m. to about 11 a.m. Eastern time every morning, but sometimes I've been going to like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. every day just because I actually like this game so much. If you guys want to try it out, there's a link in the description below for you guys to check it out. You don't have to if you don't want to, but let me tell you, if you don't, you're missing out. All right, so just to get into it, guys, I just wanted to kind of go over like a showcase on vael'or and what he's all about and everything. So vael'or, again, is the light Archangel of Dungeon Hunter Champions, okay? And his skills are pretty similar to some of the other Archangels, but his Sacred Spear attacks enemies nearby. Every fourth attack is empowered, causing it to remove all debuffs from a single nearby ally. Bonus damage is based on max HP, so the more HP he has, the more damage he's going to be doing, which is pretty cool because you could build him super tanky and still do damage. Alright, now the second skill is Glorious Leap. It jumps to a location, slamming the ground, damages enemies, and lowers the attack. Now, there's only 3 out of the 5 Archangels that actually have some type of debuff or buff or ability on this. Technically it's the first skill, it's the leap skill. This is the base attack, and then this is the leap skill. This is your first one. Now the other one that has it is the Dark Archangel as well as the Fire Archangel, which is why I think the Fire one is like the best out of all the natural element Archangels. But I'm super stoked that I got the light one because it's just badass, guys. I mean, let's be honest here. The artwork is just amazing. I am using the PC client as well, by the way, because it's just much smoother for me when I play the game, and I can play it in HD, and it just looks awesome. All right, now the second skill, I'm gonna say this is the first skill, this is the second skill, is Aegis, and it protects himself and nearby allies with a holy shield, and shield amount is based on each ally's max HP. So this one's not based on your max HP, so if you have a squishy monster or a squishy champion with you and he doesn't have very much HP, then that unit is only going to get like a percentage of their own HP, so it'll still be kind of squishy. This one doesn't give, like, you know, if I have 100,000 HP on vael'or, that the other unit will get like an additional 25%. It doesn't like 25,000 or whatever. It doesn't work like that. But Divine Judgment ascends to a higher state of being. This is basically his ultimate, and he gains haste and periodically emitting a pulse of light that deals damage and silences enemies. For the duration, Sacred Spear heals nearby allies with every attack in addition to its other effects. Okay, so Sacred Spear is this one right here. It's his first skill or his basic attack. So anytime he hits a basic attack, it's going to be healing his allies, which is really cool. As it skills up, it lowers the cooldown of it, so you can keep using it more and more often. And the same thing with shield. Aegis, it gives you more shield percent and it lowers the cooldown. This one's by actual seconds and this one's by a percent, which I think is interesting that Gameloft does this with these skills. You would think that it would just always be a percentage of the actual skill itself, or just always be a time number instead of you know, one of both, because this is a little bit confusing, but overall it kind of makes sense, I suppose. And then his ultimate is Synergy Trait, which has increases max HP of ally champions by 33%, no matter where you're at. There's no like specific, this one only works in raids, this one only works in arena, or whatever else it might be. This one works no matter where you use him. All right, so it's really cool. The gear that I have on him right now is just kind of like, it's kind of filler gear for right now. It's not like the set that I want to build him on. I have a better set on my this guy here, Zavaron. This is my Water Archangel, and he's got over 75,000 HP, which is pretty sick. But I do want to build them both on Adept. Okay, now Adept is probably, I would say, the most important set of Dungeon Hunter champions because there's so many units that are going to be using Adept set. So you really want to get your Widow team running super, super quickly. And I'll have a guide for Widow coming out probably tomorrow or the day after, because I'm going to be doing a Elder Drake guide as well as a Widow guide and show you guys like the fastest way to kill both of those raids, which I think a lot of people need that right now early on in the game. And I'll also have a lot of other guides coming out, so if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and comment down below, because one person from every video does win a gift card. As long as you comment below, say whatever you want to say, it doesn't matter. And then also make sure you're subscribed, otherwise I would just skip you and go to the next person that is subscribed, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, as far as his sets, okay, yeah, I have it skill, cool time, max HP. That's what you really want. Instead, I have it built attack speed, crit rate, and max HP, okay? He doesn't have a whole lot of HP, so he's not going to be doing a ton of damage additionally because of his max HP. He only has like, I don't know, 30,000, which isn't a whole lot, but eventually I'll get some better gear. I mean, we're all just started here playing about a week ago, and we're just trying to do as best we can with like the little bit of armor that we have so far. I think attack speed will be nice because every time he attacks the 4th time, it kind of coincides with his first ability here, which is the removes all debuffs from a single target every 4th hit, right? Yeah, every 4th hit. And it'll also actually coincide with the Divine Judgment, and that is because he's going to be healing every single time he hits. So every single time he hits, he's healing, and he's also removing debuffs. So he's a really, really nice support. You guys can kind of almost build your other Archangels the same. So I know you guys may have like, you're like, okay, great Clay, but nobody has the Light Archangel. Well, I'm sure there are other people out there that have it. But if you do want to build most of your Archangels, probably just Adept max HP, and then HP, HP, HP all the way around, with some nice crit rate substats, because they do awaken into crit rate or ascend into crit rate when they go up to their final form, and it definitely makes it much easier to get higher crit rate, because right now as it stands, Zaveron does a ton more damage than vael'or does, but of course he's 6-star, vael'or's only 5-star, but either way, Zaveron doesn't even have that much crit rate, but because he has that base crit rate that's a little bit higher, he does still have a pretty decent chance to crit, and his crits are up at like 2k, 3k or something. It's really nice. But vael'or, even though he is sort of built more damagey, okay, yeah, he attacks much faster because he's 0.75 additional attack speed compared to 0.22. His damage over time might be better, but the crits are much better with Zaveron. So just make sure you guys are paying attention to the HP, because if you have a unit that's super, super tanky and he's also dealing damage for a ton, then that's better than a unit that's, you know, not so tanky, not benefiting from that extra HP bonus damage, etc. And yeah, I definitely like my Water Archangel build much better than my Light Archangel build, but the only reason why I have the better gear on my Water Archangel is because I use him in my arena defense, and I actually use vael'or as well, but for right now vael'or is only 5-star anyway, so once I get him up to 6-star, maybe I'll use him a little bit more. But just to show you guys my defense, it's been going pretty good so far. Rank 15, and I still have 8 invites to use, so it'll probably boost me up, I would say, around top 10 or so. I really just want to try to get over 1700 and finish top 30. That's my goal for Sunday. If you guys want to see my Rush Hour stream, again, follow my Twitch channel. I'll be doing Rush Hour live on stream as well. And for my defense though, this is my defense right now. Just to give you guys a little bit of defense strategy, it takes 1 minute to win the round. So it's a little bit broken in my opinion, where as long as you bring a whole bunch of tanky monsters that can't die and you have a bunch of support and healing and everything else, as long as you can last 1 minute, you're gonna win. So with Zaveron and vael'or together, it's as long as they got 100,000 HP between the two, especially with the 33% HP leader skill, they have a really good chance of winning. So not a lot of people actually attack my defense, and even the big guys here, the some of the top players in the game are still trying to avoid it right now, and it's only gonna get worse the more HP and gear that I get on them. Because right now I'm farming some Widow, I'm also farming some Elder Drake 10s as well, and I'm getting some really good gear. I don't want to bring it out just yet, but yeah, that's just to give you guys a sneak peek. So the guys that I got to watch out for are like Beast, Unreal, Dad, Ravenclaw, Hesitation. He's a cool guy. He goes to my streams all the time, so it's cool to see him. And pretty much everybody else though, I'm not too scared of. But those top 5, those guys are hard for me to beat because it's the same way. So their defenses are extremely tanky, extremely sustainable, and I can't get. It's not that I die to it. I just can't beat it within a minute. And I'm thinking it's the same thing for me. They don't die to it, but they just can't beat it in a minute. But of course, all of our defenses are going to change as we get better and better and progress throughout the game longer than just a week for now. But aside from that, guys, that's it for the video. Just wanted to showcase you guys the Light Archangel because I think it's just I almost threw up when I got it. So it's super cool. I'm so grateful for it and obviously very lucky. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, peace.